Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a love pick a card. My mom this morning was like, do we have to pick a card? Do one for love. Sorry, my cat's meowing at the door, but I've let her in 3 times, and within seconds of me doing that, she's like, let me out. So I can't anymore. My mom is trying to throw her food. Hey, come here. Now you get to meet my cat. Come here. Hi. So pretty. Okay. Oh, sure. This reading is going to be for singles, just a little disclaimer. I'm going to look into the next 3 months of your relationship life. Are you going to meet someone new? Are you going to heal old things? We're going to go ahead and see what's going on. Maybe give you some clarity, hopefully give you some clarity on whatever your current situation is, just so you feel even better about where you're at or what's going on. Or like you have an understanding as to why you have to go through a certain thing. Hello, can I talk? I'm going to call on Archangel Michael to surround us with the white light of divine love and protect our energy, shield our energy. Ask that we only receive the highest and best messages for our situation, having a solution-oriented perspective rather than problem. So yeah, all right, so we have pile 1, 2, and 3. Pile 1 is rose quartz, pile 2 is, I just forget, Peruvian opal, I believe, pink opal, yeah, pink opal, that's right. And then we have pink tourmaline for pile 3. So go ahead and meditate, close your eyes, focus, and get clear on what it is that you want. All right, we're gonna get right into it. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So today we're going to go ahead and look into your love life for the next 3 months. I'm very excited. So if you chose rose quartz, this message is for you. Okay. So we have 3 cards from the Lover's Oracle deck. The first one looks so beautiful. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Off the bat, I'm feeling unexpected energy. Since this is for singles, I definitely feel like this is someone that you either do not know, but I feel energetically you know them. If that makes sense. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay. She's so vocal today. Okay, so maybe for some of you it could be, I feel like it could start off as friendship and then end up being long-term committed relationship. A long-term, okay. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. I'm gonna flip them over. Yeah, so I definitely feel like it starts off as friendship. I definitely feel like it evolves into a relationship over time. This could be someone that you have like a physical attraction to, but probably never saw yourself actually being with. But now something about like some things have changed. Okay, let's see. Pile 1, what's going on in pile 1's love life? Pile 1, what's going on in pile 1's love life? Okay. 10 of Cups on the bottom. We love to see it. Let's see. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, I don't want to read reversal stuff. 6 of Cups and the Magician. Okay. I feel like this could be even a friend from the past. This could be someone that you knew growing up in childhood and that you were really close with, but probably like you were just at an innocent age where you just didn't even think of having a deep relationship at the level you can now. I feel like you are definitely, I'm seeing like you're very specific on what it is that you want. Like you know that you want specific things, and I feel like part of you may feel like this person can't live up to that when they come around, but they actually can. Like 10 of Cups, I do feel like you're going to have emotional fulfillment of some sort or feel just very happy. I feel like you'll realize that I'm hearing like the physical aspects don't matter as much as the personality and the way that they treat you and how they honor who you are as a person. Okay, you could be dealing with definitely water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or even Virgo, Gemini. Or that could just be you manifesting this kind of relationship into your life and it not being the kind of person that you may have thought it was. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Clarify friendship. Oh. The Star. Okay. The Star. Okay, this is for a select few of you. I do feel like you may meet someone through a place of work, or they're just really well known, or you could just randomly reach out to someone well known, like probably celebrity status or almost celebrity status. Like in the future they could be celebrity status, or like I'm also feeling like some of you may have known a current celebrity or like athlete or something like that in childhood, and they're going to be reaching out to you, or you're going to be reaching out to them. You're going to catch up. I also feel like a renewed sense of presence between the two. I feel like when you actually not get back together, but like maybe go out for food with them or something, or like catch up, having meeting to catch up, or even FaceTime or something like that, you're going to feel an extreme difference in the way that your connection is. You're going to feel like their energy is very different, and like they've definitely had a lot of growing that has taken place, of course. I feel like they definitely reached a lot of heights in career, and especially like about themselves. There's something about themselves. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles flipped over. So they definitely have a solid foundation. They could have either inherited things from family. They could have either created certain like foundations or legacies. They could have just really dedicated their time and energy into creating abundance for themselves. I definitely feel a lot of money. Yeah, and then we have 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. So they definitely created their own source of wealth. Okay, I said could have been inherited. What they could have done with, if they did inherit a lot of money or have a trust fund, they could have created something new for themselves outside of that inheritance. They didn't just blow it, and they created like a business plan, I'm seeing, or some kind of structure, or they had a certain expectation for how their life was going to go in career, and that inheritance just helped them give back and also receive the blessings of what they had. They could be Aquarius as well, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, for all the signs. Okay. Whoa. Tell me more about this bond. Yeah, I definitely feel like you weren't thinking at all that you'd ever date them. Yeah. The Moon, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like it was definitely hidden from you, the length of your guys' connection or relationship. I definitely feel like they view you as someone very nurturing, very loving, very mother-like. You probably were very kind to them in high school or middle school or something when people weren't that nice. And they really remembered that, and they're very thankful for you for that. 4 of Swords. I definitely feel like you could desire relationships and you wanted that, like wanted to experience that, but at the same time you were kind of just done with it. I feel like when he comes, or she, whoever, whenever they come back around, it's going to catch you at a time when you're not conscious of it, you're not looking for anything, you're going through some kind of shift or new beginning, your focus is somewhere else is what I'm feeling like. Could be career, could be self-improvement, that kind of thing. Yeah, okay, let's see. Clarify, life is shifting cycles. Yeah. The 3 of Pentacles that flew out, and the Fool. You're definitely creating your own sense of stability. You're co-creating, you have partnerships. You're really becoming intuitively driven as well. I feel like you could be creating things, like channeling information and creating something out of it, or getting little sparks of ideas for some, and like seeing it online or in wherever it shows up, and knowing that you can tweak it and make it better, and so you do. I feel like you're very innovative in that way, especially with the Fool. You're focused on a new beginning, and I feel like this has a lot to do with yourself rather than a partnership or connection. I'm almost wondering if this kind of relationship comes after you've already gone through a breakup, or like I feel like you could have been single for a year or two, just not really looking for anything, but then boom, someone reaches out and it's like, wow. They could offer to collaborate with you on something in business. I am feeling though it's more of like they want to chill. 9 of Cups, yeah, I definitely feel like it's like a wish fulfillment. I feel like because you made like a specific list in manifesting, you were very diligent on what you wanted and very aware of the kind of relationship that you would accept into your life. I do feel like they're that. I do feel like there may be, I don't want to say cockiness around them, because I feel like they definitely treat you like a queen. I do feel like I'm kind of seeing like them poking your buttons, or pushing your pushing your buttons, and just like get a reaction out of you, but it's like playful. It's like how they play around. They're not actually like saying really mean things to hurt you. They're like just poking with you, or like being sarcastic. I see a lot of like sarcastic, witty flirting. Okay. I also feel like you're like a wish fulfillment for them too. I feel like they have already established a sense of trust with you from young adulthood. Pile 1, Knight of Swords. I definitely feel like they're a go-getter. I definitely feel like they're going to be moving in pretty quickly. I definitely feel like this may come at a time after they've had to put something on the back burner that they really loved, and then all of a sudden it's like they meant to make more room for career, but they actually made more room for an emotional connection or relationship with you. Yeah, then we have King of Cups and Knight, because we have Knight of Swords too. So I definitely feel like they're gonna like move in very quickly. I feel like you're gonna teach them a lot about their intuitive side, their emotional side, connecting to their emotions, feeling open and vulnerable with you. And I feel like it's not like something that they've ever felt before. They haven't really been able to allow themselves to get to that level. It's interesting because it's like a lot of the things that they went through in childhood, maybe feeling rejected, or like the black sheep of the family, or like not seen the same as other people, or they could have also been really popular too, but they just felt really disconnected from others, whether they voiced that or not, whether it was obvious or not. I feel like that's how they were feeling inside, because I feel like they knew they were special and no one really could understand them, and that could lead to a lot of people like feeling insecure and trying to reject them to like protect themselves. Regardless of it, you show him a lot about self-love and also trust in love, and I do feel like you're very honest and integral as well. Like I said, they could have prominent air and water in their chart, as well as earth. There we go. Or you, vice versa. Okay. Let's see, romance angels. I definitely feel like this will come at a time where you're least expecting it. I feel like this will come at a time, I keep feeling March too. Something may be happening in March. Could be your birthday, could be theirs. You reach out to them for their birthday, something like that. Let's see. Pile 1. Ooh, relationship. What's going on pile 1? Message for pile 1. Messages for pile 1. Messages for pile 1. Who is this person? Alright. Getting to know each other on the bottom, and a plethora of cards as well. Let's see. Ooh. Deception. Free yourself. Playfulness. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Release your ex. Healing family issues. Wait. Okay. Yep, I get it. I see why 5 million cards come out. Either you or them, or maybe both. You could have mirroring stories. Dealt with a lot of people who kind of lied to you, used you. I definitely feel like them especially dealt with people who just kind of wanted them for what they had and not who they actually were. I feel like they may hold a lot of pain and a lot of feeling like I'm not good enough, or no one out there is good enough for this. Like something about like an ego wound as well. This may have been someone that you or they thought they were going to marry. This could, like I said, you guys could have mirroring experiences. You could both have experienced a similar type of relationship, and you guys really bond over that. But like really being lied to, or someone was pretending to be something that they weren't, and intuitively you guys both knew that about those people, but you still wanted love, and you felt really connected to them. And maybe, like I said in the beginning, how you're going to realize that physical doesn't matter as much as the personality and how they treat you. I do feel like both of you are very beautiful or attractive. I feel like you're outside of each other's usual type, but it's weird because you're still really attracted to each other, so it feels like it. But you guys, because I feel like you guys are experiencing each other, which is outside of your typical attraction, quote unquote, because what you're attracted to or your type is usually what will throw the wounds in your face from childhood. Like you're just gonna like keep repeating cycles, if that makes sense. So you guys are different. You have a tight bond together, but you definitely are outside of each other's usual type, because I feel like that's a sign that you're breaking free too from your usual type. Your usual type, I'm sure, has the same kind of patterns, they treat you the same way. They do the same kind of little things, red flags here, there, everywhere. So now you're going to free yourself of the deception. And I feel like moving to a place, yeah, they're going to be really playful with you. Like I was saying in the beginning, they're going to have a lot of banter. Why did I just say that? Clearly I've been watching Love Island. Let's see. Separation, this could be the one. Children, finances, and career. All right. Yeah, I definitely feel like they're very protective of their finances. I definitely feel like they've been with people who were just using them for their finances or what they came into, and they didn't feel integral. So this person, while you may already know who they are from previous, or like maybe they were like someone that you idolized in childhood, and now you guys are like actually coming together, as interesting as that sounds. You guys aren't together right now. You haven't seen each other again in a long time. It feels like a completely, like when you feel into the energy, it's interesting because both of you communicate with each other on a subconscious level, because you're communicating with your like soulmate or who you're meant to be with, and you're communicating with each other, but you're both like, it's like having a blindfold on. You have no idea who it actually is. So the energy feels like mute. But when you start coming into each other's lives, or you're going to start seeing signs of them, or I don't know, there's just something where you're gonna like start becoming aware of them, and they're gonna become aware of you too. Like you could find each other, I don't really know if they have Facebook or use their own social media. I don't know what this is a general reading, so this isn't going to apply for everyone, but they could already have children as well, I'm feeling, and the person that they were with before, they could have been married to this person. For some, they could have seen themselves getting married to them, and for others, they actually did get married and they did have children. I do feel like they're also going to have children with you if that's something that you want or desire. I definitely feel like they're extremely set in the financial sector. They got the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Like they're good. They're good. They may not outright let anyone know about that. I feel like they're very kind of quiet with like they're not super flashy. They're more like they want to be like incognito, even though they're not, because they're known. Whether they're known massively around your town or they're known on a global, international scale, I don't know. It depends. But this could be the one. So I definitely feel like they know right away, right when they reconnect with you, that you're the one. Maybe they had a crush on you when you guys were younger, or you had a crush on them, something like that. But I do feel like right now, they're definitely, especially with this quarantine, they're becoming aware of what they had to heal inside to let go of the past hurts. And same with you. Like this could also be vice versa. Like you could be the one who's a public figure, dealt with wedding, divorce, all that stuff, and like coming into both of you have like, you know, it could flip flop. Whichever one calls to you more, whichever one. Okay. Oop. I'm kidding. All right. Ooh, this fell out. Surrender to complete healing. Yeah, he really, I don't know why I keep saying he. he or she, gender doesn't matter, I just keep thinking of he, they really are in the mode of healing. I definitely feel like they have a lot of resources too to heal, and to, like, they know where to go to heal certain things, especially the brain. I'm feeling they have head injuries from like being an athlete. I feel it's more like athlete status, maybe like getting a couple jobs, like acting jobs here and there, but I don't really feel I feel like it's athlete and like speaker, and like having foundations for other people. Okay, this is a big message for you, I feel. Surrender to the magic of who you are. I feel like this is saying you have to know, either vice versa, both of you are worthy enough for each other. When you're so used to being wounded, that's why I feel like the complete healing card came in, but when you're so used to being wounded, there's a part of you that feels like you deserve that because that's what you're used to being treated, and that's also how the foundation of your life was kind of set up, or your foundation, whether that was your first relationship, not to set the foundation, like the first relationship you ever had when you were like very young didn't treat you right. Now that's in your mind for what relationships are like. You just have to know how beautiful and powerful you really are, because they're going to see a side of you that you don't see in yourself, and I feel like they're going to awaken that within you and show you the truth of who you really are. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Surrender to your intuition. I feel like you're going to know right away. I feel like you're going to know right away. I feel like they are too, because they're extremely intuitive as well. That's how they've been able to get to the kind of level that they have, because they've used their intuition and they've allowed opportunities to come in through that. They're very decisive too. They really know how to cut something out when it's time to go. They really know how to make the right moves. They know how to negotiate. They know how to ask for more when it's time. They're very independent without being independent, because they care about others, but they just know how to not settle for anything less than they deserve. I feel like that's because they may have lived an early life of having to settle for less than what they deserved and knowing that it didn't feel good, so they taught themselves and trained themselves how to rise an octave. I feel like both of you are really going to know. Surrender denial, surrender obsessive thinking. Yeah, I really feel like you just need to know how incredible you are and know that they're choosing you for a reason, and they're a grown adult. They know exactly what they need to do. They know how to make the right choices, especially when they've been in such an intense, and you too, have been in such intense relationships in the past. They know that this is the right thing. They're very intuitive. I believe that they are going to say something like, I know that God sent me to you, or I know that the universe sent me to you. This is not a coincidence. You're meant to be in my life. They're going to be very aware of how important you are on their journey. So you just have to use this as an opportunity too to heal that the self-worthiness inside of you, so you can have a coherent, beautiful relationship and not sabotage it. Because you also have to know that fears that are coming up as insecurities or whatever they are, or I'm afraid they're going to cheat on me, I'm afraid they're going to do this, that's just the old, and that's not going to happen unless you continue to think like that. You have to catch it in the moment and know that it's just a past wound coming up to come out and heal. Definitely go to Reiki, I would recommend, hypnosis, go through courses, journal it, burn it, let it go, because I definitely feel, and surrender procrastination in your soul's path. Okay. I definitely feel like the way you're going to meet them is you're either going to start putting yourself in the public or the public eye, or you're going to start feeling seen or feeling confident in yourself. And maybe you have been holding back on that because there's something about you doing something in career that kind of leads you back in the same kind of direction as this person, or to this person, or vice versa. They are led to you, something like that. So you just have to put yourself out there, because it's also like what you're called to do. And I feel like it's kind of like when you're young and you're told, if you do your chores, I'll give you dessert, or I'll give you $5 or whatever, I'll give you your allowance. You don't procrastinate anymore. You want the reward, so you do the work, you put the work in to receive the reward, and that's what is happening here. You following your soul's path, you following your mission is bringing you to this person. So it's like you do something for the collective, the universe, the collective will give something back to you, which is love, which I feel like you've wanted for a while. All right, I'm sorry this is kind of going super far, but whatever. I'm still going to pull one more deck to see. All right, any additional, yes is on the bottom. Any additional messages? Within the next few weeks just came out. No need to worry. Big happy changes. Oh my God. Yes is on the bottom now. Ah, I'm gonna cry. Within the next few weeks. Okay. No need to worry. Oh my God. Yes is there again with an exclamation mark. Okay. I definitely feel like you've been feeling this coming for a long time. And like I said in the beginning, I feel like you've been single for 2 years. Something like that. You've been single for a while. Big happy changes. Be assertive. Romance. So you may actually have to be more assertive in, like, own your power. I feel like I'm seeing like they're really powerful. Not in the negative term. You obviously know I'm not talking like that. They're just very dominant and assertive. So I feel like they want a woman who's the same, or a man, whatever. Sorry. They want a similar person. I feel like they're gonna kind of see you and you're just gonna like be on your own, or they're gonna message you, or when you come in to go meet on a date or something, you're going to be like, you just turn heads everywhere you go, and they're gonna know that you have something very special about you. So you just have to keep being in your assertive power, and also stand up for yourself. Let them know that you're not in it just for short term. You don't want to just do any of that. You're in it for the long term. Like, show signs of self-respect immediately so they'll know that you're not playing around, and they won't play with you. Because I do feel like they may have some fears come up around relationships. My dog. Hi. They may have some fears come up around relationships, but both of you are willing to assist each other. And I feel like one of you is extremely spiritually inclined to help the other person heal as well. And let that go. Forgiveness. Yep, there it goes. Meditation brings answers. Okay. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much, Pile 1, for watching. That was such a cool reading. I hope it resonated or brings some sort of excitement within the next few weeks. Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, the end of January, I feel like things could maybe start to get more serious around March. I feel like the middle of January, actually, probably like a month after the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction. So like what, January 21st? Somewhere around there. Something big around January 21st is going to happen. All right. Yeah. Thank you, guys. If you have a beautiful day, I'll see you next week for the next reading. And hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading, the next 3 months in your love life. I'm so excited for this. I don't even think I've ever done a love reading before, but I'm really happy that I am now because it's actually very fun. Pile 1 was a blast. Okay, let's go ahead and see into the initial energies. You have this first card, super beautiful. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Okay. We have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. In romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Oops. Okay. Right off the bat, that I'm feeling that you may be introduced to somebody in the near future who you may feel is the one, but they're going to be an opportunity for you to assert your own dominance or your own power and stand up for yourself and have to kind of like exude self-respect. Like they may, I don't know, there's something more to it. However, look deep within my heart and you'll feel my love. I feel like that shows that there is a more positive, exciting partnership out there for you after the next one or the next few ones. It feels kind of like you have a lot of romance. I feel like you're kind of always going to be dating people. I feel like people are always going to be really interested in you. You may not feel that same way back. And when you do, I feel like this next person is going to be a lesson on the self, freeing yourself, having self-respect, knowing your own worth, not allowing someone to do certain things. that you just don't agree with or resonate with. Like putting yourself first. Romance is definitely in the air. I definitely feel like you're going to have multiple offers. I definitely feel like the ones you're going to choose are the ones that are going to assist you with the most healing and growth at this time. It feels like some of you, it definitely feels like you're in your like late teens, early 20s. So I feel like you kind of are like, why is it so difficult to find someone who's actually going to treat me the way I want? But this person's teaching you how bomb you actually are. Okay, let's see, pile 2. What's going on pile 2 side? We're gonna look into you, we're gonna look into them, and what's going on overall. Show me who is watching this, what they're going through. All right. So many 6 of Cups. Ooh, death. 2 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups. Okay. 6 of Swords. All right. So I definitely feel like you're going through a transition of some sort. I definitely feel, of course, that it's someone who kind of fell short, someone who kind of was like lying or being manipulative, being kind of sneaky with what they were actually doing. Kind of, I could see like leading multiple people on, even if they were in a serious relationship with you. That's for a select few. For other end, you just like were like, enough is enough. I don't even need you to allow me to leave. I'm leaving. Like if they were trying to hold on to you tighter. So I feel like it's someone that you knew from the past who it just fell short. Like they just didn't, maybe you idealized them or tried to put your mold of what the perfect person was on them. And I actually came to this realization last night that we do that because I feel like on a soul level, we know that our future partner is going to treat us like our ideal version. And so when we meet someone and we fall in love with them, we think that it's them, but it's not. It's a lesson. So with this person, I feel like you're definitely learning that. You're definitely going through an ending of some sort, having to be the strong one, transitioning into something new, brand new, letting go of the past, moving on to the future for sure. You may even be inclined to physically move because of it, or move social scenes, or something like that. Okay, what's going on your partner's side? I definitely feel like this is like a fresh kind of breakup. Yeah. Cycle has ended. Page of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Okay, bro. They're coming up at bro. I say bro for everyone. Gender doesn't matter. It's just my. Anyway. They're coming up as a page. That's a child. That's a child. 9 of Wands is like they were just burdened by a lot of things. It's almost like they were so burdened that they didn't allow themselves to move. And that like held you back too. Or they didn't like have any goals to really move forward. They were just kind of like content with where they were, even though they were super uncomfortable or wanted more out of life. They weren't like doing anything to go get it. I feel like they offered you something that they couldn't really live up to. I feel like they kind of offered you some sort of gift or some sort of like payout or something like that, and then they just kind of always fell short. They never really came through. They could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or both of you could. Or both of you could have, that could be their sun, moon, rising, and you could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, something like that, or a fixed sign. Yeah, Leo, the lovers. Okay. I definitely feel like a new love is coming in for you. I feel like the Leo lovers and the world in 6 of Wands is just an indication that like this is your next partnership. It could even be Leo, or this just could be somebody who admires your strength and admires who you are to a core. The world, I feel like you're ready for this cycle to end. You're just done with it. You're over it. It's been the same kind of story over and over and over again. I feel like it actually kind of gets worse every time. So you're like, I'm good. I'm going to let this ex, whether you were like in a serious relationship or not, for most of you, I do feel like it was a serious relationship. And I feel like they kind of will always kind of keep coming back because you're a dime. You are someone who is just such like a powerful force. And I feel like in this relationship, you may have let that down a little bit because you were in love and you didn't want to like overstep or like you felt like you couldn't be your true authentic self or like show who you really were and be who you really wanted to be. Maybe you have a lot of money and they didn't. Maybe you're very beautiful and they didn't feel good next to you, so they wanted you to kind of like dim your light, something like that. But you are a Six of Wands. You are someone who, whether people admit it or not, they look up to you. They think you're very beautiful. They think you're very, like your physique is what I'm hearing too. You have a really beautiful body. You're just someone that is extremely magnetic to others. And I feel like they just couldn't handle that. You can't be insecure and date a bad bitch. You know what I mean? Gender doesn't matter. Same energy. Like, you can't be extremely insecure and date someone who's super confident, because you're either going to break them down and make them insecure, or you're going to like self-sabotage the relationship because you don't feel good enough. Regardless, whatever ending happened was for your highest and best, and you're definitely learning how to just like say F it and focus on yourself. And I feel like the new love will come out of nowhere and unexpectedly. I feel like maybe relationships were kind of your focus in the past, and now you're like, I don't even want to do this. I just want to be single and focus on myself. Find strength again. I feel like it might have knocked you down, of course. It's a breakup. It's kind of gnarly. Breakups are intense, but you always come out of them even better. Oops. Three of Wands, yeah. I feel like you're jumping into a new business opportunity, something where it's like you creating it for yourself, very creative, very inspired. I feel like it's interesting because one door closes and 10 other doors open, and you're seeing that for yourself. You're seeing the manifestations of your manifestations are coming to fruition, and you're seeing that because you let go of this dead weight. It's like if things kind of started to go wrong, or you were feeling like unmotivated or things like that when you're with them, that should have been your clear sign that you're with someone who you had outgrown or you just like weren't meant to be with anymore. You're definitely expanding your horizons, and I do feel like a lot of luck is coming towards you because of that. What else? Pile 2. I see like long black hair, curly. So this could be you. This could be them. And like blonde hair. Okay, Ace of Cups. See, I definitely feel like love comes, and I almost kind of feel like part of you isn't even going to desire it when it does appear. I mean, you're definitely going to. Oh, Queen of Wands, there you are, yeah. I was seeing the Queen of Wands, so you could be fire, you could be the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Just someone who's very beautiful. I feel like you're going to be doing more inner work and healing, but I do feel like whoever you're, okay. I feel like you're going to like take this person up on some offers and go on some dates. Like I said, you're going to be dating kind of a few other people before you actually are with your soulmate. I feel like your soulmate will come in the next 2-3 years, and until then you're going to be having a lot of fun and experiencing life in a new way, in ways that you've never really experienced before. And so I feel like now is the time for you to just kind of live life to the fullest is what I'm saying, and really enjoy. Go out and date if you want to. Feel what it's like to be single and travel, and well, we can't really travel right now, but once we can, and go out, like just have fun, because you don't need this shady energy. They could have low-key been like codependent, addicted to you, very sneaky. I feel like you had to use your intuition way more than you should have had to, because they weren't very honest or integral about what they were actually doing. They just kind of like beat around the bush, or they tell a story one time and the next time the story wouldn't really add up. It'd be a completely different story, or like there'd be pieces missing. Six of Swords, yeah. You just let it go. You're the one who's like, I don't want this anymore. I'm good. Have fun doing that to the next person, because it will not be me. They have got their own ish going on. Could also be Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like you just have to heal whatever wounds they've left internally, because I kind of do feel like this is a repetitive cycle. Kind of like I said in the very beginning. It's like oh no, that was different pile, my bad. you're going to keep attracting the same kind of relationship over and over and over again until you learn the necessary lessons, and they do sometimes get more and more intense, so you feel like, because most of the time we don't move unless we're uncomfortable. Like once we find a sense of comfort, we like to stay there and really relish in it and admire it, and we don't go through the necessary cycles of change. And so same thing, you could end a relationship, but then you'll find yourself in the same kind of experience later on, and you don't need to do that. Like, you can be free of this. Okay, what next person? Who is the next relationship for pile 2? 10 of Pentacles. I definitely feel like someone who's also wealthy. I definitely feel like someone who's able to take you out and really take you out on dates that you know you deserve. You're not going to really have to pay for them anymore. I don't know what that means. 2 of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely going to... I also feel like you're going to travel with them. I was going to say expanding your horizons, but I just feel like you're going to travel with them. Or they're going to show you like new aspects to life. You're going to feel really creative with them. I do feel like they're more short term, but the ending isn't really intense or painful. It's kind of like you have new opportunities where you kind of have to let them go. And maybe you could come back around together, but it's for some of you. Knight of Pentacles. I definitely feel like right now you're in the mode of creating something solid and stable for career and for yourself rather than relationship. Relationship really isn't, you're creating Knight of Pentacles. This is a woman or person who creates their own sense of luxury, their own sense of stability, and really takes what they have and they run with it and they give back and also receive. There's a balance here. Luxurious things. You're definitely and Ace of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, you're definitely on the mode of doing something creatively and something that you've always been inspired to do, and now you have the means to do it or the funds to do it or something like that. And I don't even think that you may be conscious that this ending of this last relationship was your biggest blessing that you could have ever had. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, because you were just coming up short with them. Like, even if you were working on yourself, you kind of felt like you were hitting a dead end. It's almost like when you guys broke up, all these doors of opportunity started opening up, and I don't know if it was like a conscious thing. Like, I don't know if you correlated you letting them go being the cause of you receiving so many good things. Yeah, because I definitely feel 3 energies coming here. I feel like a past person. I feel like someone you also knew from the past. And I also feel like new love and new experiences that you meet while like out at a social gathering or through a friend or through a friend's boyfriend or something like that, or girlfriend. All right, next, you deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like when you're in relationships, it's really difficult to not take how somebody else treats you as your own. Like, I'm not good enough, or I should have done this, or what was wrong with me? Why would they do this to me? It's nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So I feel like that's what You Deserve Love is really trying to tell you, is that you can't let this person, who may not even be up to your league anyway, treat you in a way that diminishes your light. Just because I feel like they projected a lot of their own insecurities onto you and did really hurtful kind of things to get you to stay on their level, but really it just like hurt you more and pushed you away even more. Like, it always comes to bite you in the butt. What else for pile 2? New love. What's going on for new love? Why does this past person keep coming in? Did you guys like just break up barely at all? Like, maybe, I know this year, but the past month or something? Pile 2. Yeah. They didn't feel good enough for you to be, release your ex. Make the effort. I definitely feel like whoever comes in next, they're going to make the effort to be with you. Going back to this deceptive little devil. I definitely feel like they just didn't feel good enough for you. They couldn't financially support you in the way that you could. You made a lot more money than them. It's just what I'm really feeling. And so they like let their own insecurities get the best of them instead of appreciating you for who you were. It's kind of like the person who does the most damage always knows subconsciously that you're too good for them or that you deserve better. And so they like fulfill this self-fulfilling prophecy while also feeling like a high from being with you to begin with. Like they feel like so worthy and validated because someone like you chose them. But it's like, ew, don't be rude. Don't treat me like that. They just like let it get the best of them, I think. I feel like this is a pattern that they have in their own relationships. I feel like maybe they could have done this to exes and you didn't know that because they didn't ever, like, this is something that they would never admit to anyone that they've done, except the ex knows. Finances and career, yeah, they just didn't make his, regardless, you gotta release them because if you keep going back to them, it's gonna get more and more intense. I feel like you would have learned at this point, especially if you have a lot of breakup makeup energy with this person. Every time you've gotten back together, the honeymoon phase is cool in the beginning, but shortly after, shit hits the fan again, and it's like worse than before. You find out things that are worse. It's like it gets harder and harder and harder until you finally like, I'm done, I'm good, I'm over it. All right, let's see. What must you surrender to? I feel like career is really big for you right now, and I'm very excited for you to see how that's going to unfold because I definitely feel like it's something that you've desired for a really long time. You're going to have to be really strong with this person. You're going to have to be the one to walk away. The past, sorry. You're going to have to be the one to walk away. You're going to have to be the one to block, even if they won't leave you alone. You're going to have to be the one to like set healthy boundaries. Maybe not even healthy. Do they even deserve healthy boundaries at this point? I don't know. All right. What must pile 1 surrender? 2, sorry. Hello? Okay. Surrender stress, surrender to miracles. Okay, I said pile 1 though, so pile 2. What messages for pile 2, please? What must they surrender to experience what they truly desire? I definitely see. Write a list of things that you desire in someone. Surrender to non-action, surrender negative thinking. What I feel like the non-action is talking about is surrender to not taking action towards them. Right? Yeah, be still and not act. Okay, that's what I thought. At first I was like, wait, am I flipping the meaning? And negative thinking. I feel like part of you, I feel like as time goes on, especially if you're a fire sign, you're going to realize a lot more and you're going to want to go off on them. But they're literally not worth that energy. Learn how to channel that into creativity or learn how to channel that into your passion and like pushing you and pushing you and pushing you to create stability for yourself even more. Surrender stubbornness. I feel like maybe too, especially if you've had to be the one to like be detective and find out what's really going on, if they've lied to you or they just won't admit the truth or something like that, you may be thinking way worse things happened than they actually did. That's just a message for some of you. Others of you, you got a douchey douche. But for most, it's like your mind can kind of run wild because you've been through a lot of hurtful things or like abandonment or things like that. Surrender to your full power on the bottom. Yeah. This is really empower again. Power was the first card. You're just really being pushed to be your most authentic, highest vibrational self or highest version of yourself. Surrender comparisons with other people. Surrender to miracles. Surrender to setting limits. It's interesting because in the beginning, I'm pretty sure I said that people look up to you whether they admit it or not, or they think you're very beautiful, whether they admit it or not. So like other people are comparing themselves to you just like you're comparing yourselves to other people or trying to look like somebody else or trying to be like somebody else because you think that that's what the epitome of beauty is, when really you and your soul is the epitome of beauty, each individual. And so once you find that and fill that void within of feeling like, you'll stop attracting people like your ex, you'll stop attracting friends who aren't really your friends, you'll start attracting people who really appreciate you and admire you and express that to you when you stop comparing yourself to other people. And I feel like miracles are really coming to you. I feel like, yep, surrender to setting limits. This literally says it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs. And remember, no is a complete sentence. You literally have to, I have the chills because literally this says you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. You've got to say no to this person, I'm telling you. They're going to keep trying, they're going to keep trying, they're going to keep trying. No matter how much you pull away, they're going to try even harder. Surrender to spirit, yeah. Surrender addictions. I definitely feel like both of you are addicted to each other and addicted to the breakup makeup. And the second you let go of them and just surrender, whoa, hello, what the fuck was that? Surrender to spirit and connecting to your higher self and asking them to help you get through this time, because you will overcome it. If you don't choose to let go now, you're just going to have to take even longer to overcome it and more things to go on. So if you just surrender now and ask for assistance, they can't help you until you ask. So you just have to ask for assistance. Yeah, inner peace. You're just going to get to this place of inner peace and feeling really content with everything that's gone on. And I feel like you're also going to see that, like, just the truth beyond the rose-colored glasses with this person. Okay. You may have to verbally, I don't feel like ignoring them is the way to go if you've just been ignoring them and not being like straight up and saying you need to literally F off. Okay, maybe not that aggressive, but but being like, you need to go. You need to go. Just like, what would you tell your best friend if they were in a relationship with this kind of person? You would tell them to kick rocks. So whatever advice you would give to somebody else about the situation you're in is the advice you need to take. All right, any additional messages for pile 2 within the next few months? Okay. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Ask your angels. Get more information. Girl, I'm trying. Okay. Meditation brings answers, big happy changes. Ask your angels. Opportunity. Look at all that. I feel like the more that you clear out this I don't know why I keep saying it, your ex's energy, you're going to start to see new opportunities come, like the beginning phases of big projects or the beginning phases of really exciting things. And they're going to come into fruition. They're going to bring a lot of coin for you. Get more information, and yes, there's yes on the bottom and yes here again. So definitely this is important for you to do so you can experience the windfalls that you've always wanted, or get into business or create your own enterprise or something like that. It's time for you to focus on you. You can date around, yeah. Definitely continue to focus on you and your career though. Put you first. Yeah. Get more information. I definitely feel like you just have to meditate. The way that you're going to get artistic visions without overthinking is through clear channeling communication, which is through meditation, through hypnosis, through like dream state as well. You have to connect with your higher self and ask that version of you to come in, because your higher self is a version of you that's already finished and completed everything that you've ever gone through, everything you're doing right now, and everything you will do. It's your highest self. So yeah. All right, thank you, pile 2. I hope that you like this reading. It was actually a lot of fun. I'm really excited for you. I know that you're strong enough to do it, and I know that you're strong enough to let go. It's just a matter of you holding to it. Breaking the cycle is a big one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, next pick a card, next video. Yeah. All right, bye. I literally have one good sip left. R.I.P. Okay. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to look into the next 3 months of your love life. If you chose pink tourmaline, this message is for you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, first card. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the event in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Okay. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So clearly we got some X energy going on. Or even healing your own past to experience a better future with someone who you're really meant to be with. And like allowing that. My beloved, though we may physically be apart, though we may... So I'm not laughing at the card, I'm laughing at myself struggling. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. We got some past energy. I feel, before I even get into it, healing a lot of what has happened with the, okay. I usually don't like being like, oh, you're gonna get back with your ex. Because I feel like once the chapter's closed, it should close. You should write a new book, you know, not even a trilogy, not as part 2. Nope, a whole new topic of conversation. However, with this, I do feel like some of you feel very pulled to these people, or you guys feel very pulled to each other. And so it's been very painful. It's been like really hard. For some of you, very, 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 very few of you, you could have had someone who passed away that you were with, and they're letting you know that they're with you still and that they love you and it wasn't your fault, as well as they're bringing someone new in for you who will really treat you with love and respect. Or this is like a passed on loved one. It doesn't even have to be a relationship. It could be like one of your best friends if they passed away. Bringing someone in who's meant for you. Could be parent, you know, whoever, however this resonates or applies. This is a general reading, of course. Others of you, I definitely feel as though you just experienced a lot of pain in your past relationship. Plural, perhaps plural. We're gonna go ahead and see what's going on. Guys, for some of you, I feel like you needed time apart to come back together as better, more improved versions of yourselves, to heal like your childhood wounds, to heal their toxic traits, your own toxic traits, becoming like you guys just weren't a vibrational match anymore at one point because you were meant to like separate, heal, find forgiveness in yourself, find forgiveness in them, and let it go. So like they feel like a different person. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, you broke up with this person because you felt like you had to, not because you wanted to. I feel like you knew that it would bring you everything that you really needed in terms of every other area of your life. But it's just like a lot of pain that you're feeling. You're feeling a lot of pain. Or maybe you weren't feeling pain at all, or this is telling you, because I'm getting a few different messages from a few different people. If they acted like they were completely fine, getting everything that they wanted and like living their best life and going out and doing all these things, they're actually like not feeling very good. They're not feeling very good at all. They're hiding their pain. They're running from it. They're masking it instead of healing it. They're suppressing it. And I feel like their higher self is the one who's in communication with you or comes through to you in dreams or kind of apologizes for them because I don't feel like they're able to really do that. Pile 3. What's going on for pile 3? Let's see what you're going through or coming out of. So I definitely feel like you're coming out of this experience. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Okay. Multi-messages in this card. This was bound to happen. This was meant to happen. This was just like a turn of events that had to unfold. I feel like for this person's growth. This person had to really learn more about themselves, come out of a difficult cycle. I feel like they just wanted to completely change their entire life as they knew it. I definitely feel like they're realizing that they could have kept you in their life. They're more running away from themselves than running away from you. I feel like that's another thing that they would want you to know. They could be a fixed sign, of course. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Or you could have that, sun, moon, rising. Yeah. You could also have dominant water in your chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, pile 3. What else is going on for pile 3? Uh-oh. 10 of Cups. Okay, so it's interesting. Maybe this is like the past energy where you felt really down, but now you're coming into a period of complete emotional fulfillment. Or this is letting you know that this energy will come, like a happy family, a happy home life, a happy relationship, a happy experience all around, feeling very elated and joyful. That will come, I think, once you detach from the sadness of this and heal what the sadness is actually representing. I feel like you guys have lived multiple lives together. I feel like this isn't your first rodeo, and I feel like there's a karma balancing between you two. All right, 4 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're definitely moving out of this energy. Yeah, the Tower. In reverse, I feel like you may have felt like enough was enough because maybe, I'm feeling for some of you, you didn't feel good enough because they just were never satisfied with anything in life. It wasn't even you, but because you didn't live in their body or their mind, you didn't realize that they were criticizing or judging negatively everything going on in their life because they were unhappy. And I feel like this is really bringing you to a place of happiness. So I don't necessarily know if this is as unexpected. I feel like you were preparing for this for months at a time. Or just like emotionally detaching, not really wanting to, but knowing you had to. So you, I feel like, made the choice. I feel like you have to stop taking responsibility for them and their actions if they're trying to like project something onto you. Like, no. Knight of Wands, I definitely feel like they're kind of brash in the way that they approach everything. I feel like you're going to have to forgive yourself a lot for... It's interesting. There's like different messages. Like there's different... I can feel different people watching this, of course, and having different experiences. Like for some of you, it's like you're moving on to things very quickly, very fast, moving out of the old into the new. And for others, you're having to kind of clean up house of this old experience, no matter how long ago it happened, and find a piece of, like, you have to find your own sense of joy. No one can really do that for you. Queen of Pentacles. This could be you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Scorpio too. I think I already said that. Yeah, I definitely already said that. Knight of Wands. It could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like, yeah, there's just a lot going on. A new path is available to you. The past is now behind you. So regardless, you do have to let them go, and they're either, yeah, you do have to let them go and focus on your other options, whether that be in love, career, self-influence, those kinds of things, and let them go so they can learn from the mistakes and also see what they were actually doing to you. And you have to reach your own heights. This is actually pushing you to be a higher vibration of who you actually are and receive the manifestations of what you truly desired. And this total fulfillment. You're not going to feel this 5 of Cups like loss, betrayal, sadness energy, kind of like just defeated, stuck as well. Like stuck in this one energy, stuck in a certain situation. You're not going to feel that for long. This is like making you realize that you actually have a lot of options and there's a lot out there for you, and you have to focus on being your most sovereign self right now. Even for others, they may have thought that they had more options and like were driven by ego, and that's not at all the case. You were the best option for them. But, you know, however they were treating you, if they took you for granted, you took them for granted, they didn't feel that you were the one for them, whatever it is, you have to heal that in yourself. And I feel like the easiest way to do that is through some sort of opportunity. I do feel like a course of some sort, or like learning something new that sparks an idea for career. It's like you're doing something new because of this. Like you're like, I'm going to take up this new thing. I'm going to take up this new hobby or this or that. And it actually ends up being something that naturally unfolds and brings you everything that you've ever wanted. Financial success, abundance, those kinds of things. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, the star on the bottom. Yeah. Like being a star, literally shining your light and creating your own sense of income and your own sense of stability. Taking your value out of somebody else's hands and back into your own. Because no one can determine that but you. Page of Cups. I definitely feel like someone is going to come in and give you some sort of offer. I definitely feel like it's going to be either an apology or a sense of I've awakened or I see the truth of what I've done from this past person, or a completely new people. Regardless, I definitely feel like a lot of new people are coming in for you, whether you see that or not. All right, let's see this. The Magician, yeah. I feel like, okay. I feel like it's in reverse. So if you tried to manifest this person and it didn't work out, it's not because they don't love you or like the universe doesn't love you or like it doesn't work or any of that. This person wasn't meant for you. They were meant for you. They were still in your circle. They were still showing up in your life to show you how to heal yourself so you didn't keep putting yourself on the back burner for somebody else, like if this wasn't your actual committed relationship. If the manifestation didn't work, if you're trying to bring them back into your life, it's because something better was there for you. It's this or better. And it's just not this. They may have helped you see something about yourself in career, or like given you positive recognition for something. Regardless, yeah. I feel like you're just tired of juggling them and yourself. It was a distraction, a heavy distraction that you're now choosing to heal and go within and learn more about something. Yeah, going back to the course or doing something where you're learning more, healing certain aspects of yourself that were unconscious and coming into this Empress energy and really like, I feel like you already knew how to activate this Empress energy, but like the distraction of this person or the pain that you were feeling because it felt like a loss. Kind of like, you know, you just went through a retreat, a retreat phase. More like going internally and healing rather than being like externally out there and riled and rambunctious and like, I am this. But now you're able to come and be this Empress, like just a beautiful figure, just like a regal, who you are. I am that. I am affirmations coming into that. You're going to attract someone much better too. It could be a Virgo. Could be Libra, Taurus. I'm also feeling you're going to come out of this very quickly. You really are. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Hi. Justice. Yep. Justice will be served. They're definitely, yeah, and Judgment. They're definitely going to try to come back. I mean, when don't they? You know, it makes you realize you weren't the problem, they were. They're definitely going to come back. They're going to try to come back. And it's up to you to decide if you deserve having to wait for someone to, like, figure it out. Even though you did grow in too, so, like, it was kind of like a mutual thing. I do feel like you waited for them for kind of a while. So, yeah, Libra, again, with Justice. I feel like it's up to you really to decide in that moment. And once you're presented with that opportunity, I feel like you'll see. I definitely feel like it's going to be another year or so or within the next year. I feel like you're just learning like enough is enough. I'm good. Because they are going to come back and apologize and it's going to be what you wanted. But I feel like it's either going to be when you're with somebody else, interested in somebody else, desiring something new on a whole new path or field. I feel like if you would have ended up with this person, it would have been very much their life was in the spotlight, trying to like make themselves feel better, make themselves, like I said, because from the beginning, they felt like nothing was ever good enough. It was not you, it was them, feeling dissatisfied with life in general. And like always looking for a better, this, like being driven kind of egoically rather than spiritually. And I feel like you're the opposite. You're very spiritual. That's why you're emotionally connected to the situation way more than they are. I feel like for some of you, they don't realize how much they're actually hurting you. I feel like they're going to have to go through some kind of awakening or some sort of like gnarly experience to really wake them up and show them, or they're going to have a dream of something and it's going to be like, they're going to realize. All right, pile 3. Messages for pile 3. What's going on in love? So I definitely feel like this person was the main focus of your life for quite a bit of time. Like years. And now you're just like walking away because you have to, not because you want to, but it's actually going to bring you a lot of rewards, because if you have to like sit around and wait for something for a long time, where's the movement? Where's the action? Where's the, like, life never stays the same for long. So if you've had to stay the same or this same kind of energy in this relationship for a long period of time and there's been no change or transformation or even sign of anything shifting, you have to like go in the area where there's a lot of change happening. Calling in your soulmate. Release your ex. Okay. Definitely. Okay. That answers it up, because I was like, wait, are the manifestations working? Well, yeah. But I definitely feel like you're calling in somebody else, and maybe you've been distracted with this person to the point where you haven't been able to see the other person right in front of you. I feel like you and this person who you're waiting for mirror each other in the aspect that they don't realize you're waiting for them, for some of you, and the person who's waiting for you, you don't realize they're waiting for you. It's not the same person as this who you're waiting for. It's a different person who's waiting for you. Once you release them though, I do feel, and they feel like an actual, they can feel energetic. Sorry, I was wondering if like I could see you guys all kind of in the same place at the same time. I'm wondering if they're like coworkers or like classmates, or like you're just in, sometimes you're in the same place at the same time. It's just what I'm feeling. So once they feel like you, so I feel like they see you look at this other person with like longing eyes and they wish that you looked at them like that. Or they're just like, oh, well, she's, he, she, whoever is preoccupied. They are preoccupied. But they really like you. So once you release them, I definitely feel like they're going to come in very strong and very soon. True love, let your friends help you and free yourself, playfulness. Yeah, so I feel like once you free yourself from this past experience, you're going to experience true love very soon, like you've never experienced before. And I feel like someone that you know is going to introduce you guys to each other. Not introduce, I feel like you already know who they are, but someone is going to be a major influence. Either their friend is going to come up to you and tell you that they've been into you for a long time, or vice versa. Your friend's going to call them over or give you guys an opportunity to talk. You're definitely being helped. I don't know if I definitely feel like they're confident, but because they think they're respecting you and your boundaries because they feel like you're with somebody else. Healing family issues. I feel like this stems back for you from childhood. Maybe always coming up short. Maybe always feeling like nothing that you like gave, and you didn't ever receive what you were expecting or anticipating to receive in exchange for what you've given. However, now I feel like they're going to bring a very playful side to you, this next person, and allow you to really express your love because, yeah, give your relationship a chance. I feel like you have to just give this person a chance. Give yourself a chance too to experience a love that you've never had before. I feel like they're going to have a lot of respect for you. Clearly they do. If they're actually waiting for you to become single and not trying to shoot their shot while you're in a relationship, they have integrity, they have respect, and they view you as an empress. They already view you as an empress. They already know you and your worth and how incredible you are. So I feel like if you just allow them to show you who they really are, you're gonna fall in love with a person you completely never saw yourself falling in love with because you were distracted. I feel like it's weird. I can feel mixed messages and mixed communication, but I feel like it's interesting because the person who's been waiting for you has been coming into like other readings that you've been watching more than the person that you're actually watching them for. Soulmate, yep. Codependency. getting to know each other. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What must you surrender to receive this? Sorry, I'm going way over. My bad. What must you surrender to receive this? Pile 3. What must they surrender to receive the love that they truly desire? Oh. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Surrender to receiving support and love. Yeah, so I feel like part of you, like I was just saying, part of you felt like you just couldn't receive a match of the energy that you put out. And even when you did receive, like if someone gave to you in the same way that you gave to them, or the same kind of like, you feel like it was the same value or energy exchange, I could feel would overcompensate and try to do more for them, or feel like there was more for you to do. But I feel like both of you were just like giving and receiving at an equal rate. I don't know if you've ever experienced that in relationships before, romantically. I feel like it was a lot of you doing a whole lot for them and them just kind of like relishing in that. And that's why it's important for you to surrender those belief systems. I definitely feel like they are past life. It feels like many, many, many lives ago. It doesn't even feel like, feels like it's been repeated in this one, of course, but it feels like a long, long, long time coming. And you feel like in this life you made it a point to remember, so you didn't have to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. All right, surrender. Yeah. It's time for you to receive love. I just pulled out the star on accident. The star, it's just who you are. And they're going to see you as that. You're going to be shocked. Surrender to creativity. I feel like you have a lot of things that are going to be channeling through you at this time to help you release and... Whoa, I'm having deja vu. Gnarly. I saw this when I was little. That's weird. Crazy. Surrender to rest and sleep. I feel like you just have to like kind of put it to rest. Surrender your desire to control people. I feel like if you tried to bring them into your life through manifestations or something, you can't really go against their free will. You shouldn't have to manifest someone like that. They should just want to be with you already. At least that's how I view it. Surrender to creativity and rest and sleep. I definitely feel like because of this, you're going to be driven in a new direction, and give yourself time to really heal and rest and feel whatever comes up and let it go. Surrender your attachment to results. Yeah, I just feel like that's just kind of saying like, I don't know if it's the person that you wish it was, because I don't feel like they will give you what you actually want. I feel like it's just your idea of them that will. But your idea of them is actually the person who's really coming in for you, not them. All right, let's see. All right. Pile 3. Last messages from your guides. Anything else about this situation? Pile 3. Anything else about the situation? Pile 3. You're ready. Ask your angels. Forgiveness and trust. A lot about forgiveness is coming up. I feel like a lot about forgiving yourself too. Maybe there was something that you did in past lives where you feel like you're indebted to this kind of uneven exchange, having to overcompensate in relationships to feel safe. But you're ready to let it go. And you're also ready for new relationships. All right, pile 3. Any other additional messages? Is that the Lovers? Yeah, it is. Aww. Aww. I love that. That's so cute. There you have it. Now I see it. All right. We're talking about me. It's gonna be so much better than you think it is. Like this new experience. Wait. What? I thought you were ready. Let go. I think let go of waiting is a big one that I'm hearing too. Let go of waiting. You're ready for something new. You're ready to move to the next chapter. No. Peaceful resolution. helpful people. Additional messages for Child 3. It's up to you. Yeah, it's ultimately up to you if you want to like keep waiting or not. Helpful people. I definitely feel like people are trying to help you see things that you're not fully seeing. Regardless, you're the creator of your reality, and your thoughts and everything communicate clearly. Maybe say one last thing to this person before you actually just like cut the cord, because look for a sign. There you go. Because if you just were to cut it without communicating and then they came back, because I definitely feel like they are in your life, like they're your friend, and so it would be a disservice to yourself to have to suppress all of this and not let it out and let yourself show how you're actually feeling about it. Because I feel like if they actually knew how you felt about it, they would feel really bad for putting you through this, but they also like wouldn't know what to say, because they're a knight. Anyway, they're not a king, so yeah, you're the Queen of Pentacles in their eyes, and the Empress, and they're just Knight of Wands. Someone who's like not even really thinking rationally about what they're doing. Kind of like always looking for better. Feeling like the top dog. They probably are, but they should be more upfront then with you about what's going on in their head. Because I feel like they're a whole lot of confused too. I don't know, man. It's up to you really to like let this go and then allow something new in, or continue to wait and then hope it gets better. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that it brought some sort of clarity or understanding to you. Make sure to subscribe. I post new videos every week, and I'll see you in the next readings. The next videos will definitely be January 2021 per each zodiac sign. So take care. Bye.